From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, April the 7th, 2017. Israel's leaders expressed their support today for the U.S. airstrike last night against a Syrian airbase. 59 precision-guided Tomahawk missiles hit the Shayrat airbase in Syria last night, from which it is believed the chemical weapons attack earlier this week that killed some 80 civilians, many of them children, was launched. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's office released a statement in response to the American strike, saying that in both word and action, President Trump sent a strong and clear message today that the use and spread of chemical weapons will not be tolerated. Israel's President Reuven Rivlin called the missile strike an appropriate and suitable response to unthinkable brutality. Rivlin said, thus, the United States served as an example of the entire free world that is called to support any step required to bring the atrocities in Syria to an end. The IDF spokesperson's unit said that the IDF had been briefed in advance of the American strike and had expressed its support as well. And U.S. Vice President Mike Pence called Prime Minister Netanyahu today to thank him on behalf of the administration for the steadfast support of Israel, and the two reaffirmed the strong bond between the United States and Israel. And Israeli leaders extended their condolences to the people of Sweden today. President Rivlin said Israel's thoughts were with the people of Stockholm after an apparent terror attack in the city in which a truck rammed into a department store, killing at least 3 people and injuring many others. Rivlin wrote on Twitter that terror is terror. The whole world must unite against it. The U.S. State Department deemed a Hamas military commander said to have been involved in the 2006 kidnapping of IDF soldier Gilad Shalit as a specially designated global terrorist. The designation means that the U.S. and its citizens will be barred from conducting any business with Abu Anas al-Gandour, and any assets that he has in the U.S. will be frozen. Israel signed a significant defense deal yesterday with India. Israel Aerospace Industries said that the deal was the largest ever in Israel's defense industry. The deal will supply India with advanced air defense missile systems worth almost $2 billion. Prime Minister Netanyahu lauded the agreement, saying that he looked forward to further cooperation in other fields between the two countries. Legendary Jewish comedian Don Rickles has died. Rickles was a stand-up comedian and an actor whose career spanned over 6 decades. He was known for his unique style of comedy, poking fun of celebrities and audience members alike, and being insulted by him was seen by many as a supreme honor. Rickles was a regular on The Tonight Show, The Dean Martin Show, and had his own TV show as well. Rickles died yesterday at the age of 90 of kidney failure. He is survived by his wife and daughter.
I'm a Jew in Idaho for the Corn Convention.
A resolution condemning hate crimes and any other form of racism or religious bias passed unanimously in the Senate this week. The bill refers to hate crimes nationwide, noting specifically attacks against Muslims and against Jews. The bipartisan resolution was spearheaded by Democratic California Senators Kamala Harris and Dianne Feinstein, and Republican Senators Marco Rubio of Florida and Susan Collins of Maine. In it, federal law enforcement is asked to work with state and local officials to expedite investigations into hate crimes. It also asks the administration to help fund security at places of worship and other religious institutions of any faith that has been targeted. The American Jewish Committee is partnering with Israeli Flying Aid to provide urgent humanitarian assistance to Syrian civilians forced to flee their homes because of the ongoing civil war. AJC CEO David Harris said the AJC was proud to be working with the Israeli non-governmental organization, calling it a wonderful example of the Israeli humanitarian spirit. Well, Jewish organizations are making sure that those in need are prepared for the upcoming Passover holiday. The American Jewish Joint Distribution Committee will deliver over 50,000 boxes of matzah to elderly Jews in the former Soviet Union, as well as sponsor Seder meals and activities there. Many of those initiatives are in partnership with the International Fellowship of Christians and Jews, who are also giving out store vouchers to tens of thousands of families in need and immigrants and IDF soldiers in Israel ahead of the holiday. And as always, the Masbia Soup Kitchen in New York is geared up for Passover. The kosher nonprofit's annual Charoset Drive helps provide Seder meals for those in need. And its branch in Borough Park, Brooklyn, will be open for the first time during Passover, with the hopes of offering a Seder in the area for anyone in need to enjoy the tradition. And look for our special Passover programming here on JBS. You can find all the information on our website, jbstv.org. Tonight on JBS, Friday, April the 7th, live Shabbat services are coming up at 6 o'clock from New York City's Central Synagogue, followed by a concert at 7:30 from Nefesh Mountain. At 8, Rabbi Harold Kushner speaks at the 92nd Street Y. At 9, it's the film Iranium, followed at 10 with a look at the elite IDF unit Duvdevan. And coming up right after this newscast tonight at 5:30, Rabbi Shlomo Riskin talks about Passover. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, April the 7th, 2017. I'm Teisha Bader. I will be back with the news on Wednesday. Wishing you a happy and healthy Passover, Chag Sameach, and Shabbat Shalom.